Hello, what is up everybody, my name is GriizzlyB and welcome to the first Game of the Month video over on the Team Descend channel. My name is GriizzlyB, I'm not going to be the only guy doing this, I've got a media team behind me that are going to be doing Game of the Months of their choice, but expect to see some of them make some videos on Game of the Month. So this month's Game of the Month, in my opinion, is Infinite Warfare. Now, I know a lot of people are like, but Grizz, Infinite Warfare is shit. Yes. And yes, remember guys, this game has only just came out, so there are going to be faults that are going to be needed to be fixed along the way. Now, I know there's been a lot in this game. I'm not saying there hasn't been, because I know. God, I know. I still can't even get my own salvage yet. But passing that, to think about it guys, the gameplay is really fun. I love the movement. There's not too much jumping around. I know people do it, but there's not that much. It is really based on the ground. I see a lot on the ground. I mean, you can do all that stuff, and I mean, you do see it. But most of the time, when I'm in a gun battle, like 98% of the time, it's on the ground. It's 1v1 gunfights on the ground. Now, another good thing that I like about the game is all the maps are really well balanced. None of them are too huge, and none of them are too small. They've got like the nice small sized ones that are good for S&D, for the people that love to up and rush with SMGs. And they've got the AR maps as well. Like, it's decent far away, but you can still get close to them with a submachine gun because there's different routes you can do. And I do really enjoy every single map that they have brought out. I haven't found a map that I've really discussed yet, and I haven't really seen anything that's like, I've seen one actually. I was going to say I haven't seen any glitches, but I have seen one. That's a lie. Can't remember the map, but you can get up on top and get inside the building. But other than that, I haven't really seen too many of that happening because I am a hardcore player. One thing I've noticed a lot of people that have been complaining about as well is the way you die and how quick you die. I mean, guys, if you really think about it, we've been pushing for a realistic Call of Duty for a long time. Now, realistically, are you going to take more than 3 bullets? Now, I'm not saying like, oh, if you got shot 3 times that you're definitely going to die in real life. But if I was to take 3 bullets above the chest, realistically, you are going to die. So I think what they've been trying to do in this game is bring in the realism of being shot. If I got shot 3 times above the waist, you're dead, which is fair enough. I think that is the realest they can get in a game. Now, I do get it, you die really quick. Half the time, guys, if you don't kill that person really quick and you get bullshit and they take more than a couple of bullets, we're all complaining at that too. It's a lose-lose situation with the deaths, and that's people complain about if we die too quick, if you don't die too quick, if there's too many hit markers. I don't think COD can win with that kind of front of like the way the deaths work. And obviously I know there is a lot of con base that happens in this as well. It's really not as bad as I've actually thought it was going to be. I've had pretty decent games, I've had bad games. That's just COD. It's just COD. We're going to have all these kind of small problems, but other than that, guys, I can't see anything really wrong with the game. I'm really enjoying everything. There's a really well balanced of the guns as well. I'm seeing a lot of people using different guns, branching out. They're not using the same 3 weapons or 2 weapons. We're seeing a lot of people branch out, finding guns they're comfortable with, because you can actually do that in this game. There is a balance with the subs, the ARs, and every other gun. You just get used to. There's obviously the hit markers and stuff like that with different guns, how quick you kill people. Obviously there's the quicker fire rate on some of them, but it's so well balanced. I've seen everyone testing out different guns, and I'm really excited for the future on Infinite Warfare. I really am, and I don't see anything too bad with it or anything amazingly good with it. But I think in a little bit more time, this could be one of the best Call of Duties out there with the movements and maps. And I really do think the esports side of it is going to be really fun to watch as well. That's if they don't use COD 4 remastered as it. Because I know there's a bit of a debate about that going on. So final summation on this, I'm going to give it a rating out of 10, as we will do along all of the Game of the Months. I'm going to give this an 8 out of 10. Now that seems very high, I know, but that's because I really enjoy the maps, the guns, and the movement on it. It is a really comfortable game. It's very new still, guys. There are so many things they can upgrade. They're going to be bringing in updates in the future, and I really do think this is going to be one of the best Call of Duties out there, in my opinion. But other than that, guys, this has been Game of the Month. I've been GriizzlyB. Be sure to click the links in the description. You're going to want to check out everything to Team Descend Twitter, to everything we have linked down there. If you want to keep up to date behind the scenes with Descend, the Twitter is really the best place to go for that. And I'll see you all in the next one. Ciao for now, guys. Peace.